Hello, what's up, folks? Guess what came in finally after about, I would say, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Here is the COLO GCS 7.12 channel speakers. All right, so I just actually opened this box. This is the box on top of the box. Here's the actual speakers. So this is the COLO GCS, apparently the world's first 7.1.2 channel speakers. I would say yes, the first, because I've never really seen any other type of speakers like this that you actually have to mount on your seat. So as you can see, here's the red box. It's pretty heavy. I mean, it's heavy, and it's freaking huge as well. So basically, I'm going to be mounting this in my sim racing. I already have somewhat of an idea exactly what I'm going to do because of the way how you use a strap to strap it on your seat. So I'll show you my sim racing right here. I'm using the bride seats right now, as you can see. And I'm pretty sure it's going to work with all the straps that's needed to come through this. But I have maybe 3D printed some parts that would somewhat align here. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna drill holes into it. F it, who cares? But to cover somewhat of the bracket, I did order the back seat cloth, kind of like this, basically. Just matches that. So it covers the whole entire back. And so that way I could put the thing in the back. The bracket in the back of the cover. If that makes sense. But anyways, so I'm going to be plugging in there. I'm going to be using that. And I'm going to go ahead, and I'm doing this in person. One hand, I have to technically pause the video and go ahead and open it myself. But yes, so I haven't opened it. I don't know exactly how it looks inside. I've seen some videos, but this is pretty massive. The box alone, as you can see. I mean, look at that. And you can't even see my sim racing anymore. That's how big it is. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So I'll be mounting it there. Obviously, this display, I'll be moving it somewhere else because unfortunately it will not fit because I know the speakers will wrap around the seat. So, all right, I'll go ahead and see you again. All right, folks, so here is the box. Technically, it's a unboxing of the COLO GCS 7.1.2 speakers. So I've taken it a little bit apart, just basically all what's inside. So basically, as soon as you open it, you'll see some of the parts. Well, what is this? Oh, technically, it's a manual. Oh, that's good. Put it in a big box, with a manual in it. Now, all the pieces are here. You have the HDMI cable. They were on this side. You got the 90-degree HDMI connector, power adapter, and wait, you got two HDMI cable. The other one's probably the ARC connector. So you have that. Couple stickers. Oh no, this is the user manual. This is the sticker where you stick it, and then you get the seatbelt paddings for that one. Not a seatbelt paddings, but for the harness. And then you got your left and right speaker front, as you can see here. And then you have the main bracket. So this is the main bracket that goes in the back of your seat. So it's probably not going to go well in mine because I have a bride seat, but I think it should be okay. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. I'm definitely going to do something about this. Basically mounting it there directly. If it lets me, I may have to 3D print some of the stuff just to ensure that I do have the proper angle or curve on my seat. Making sure before I start drilling holes in there, you have to have a proper curve so that you can fit that flat. Reason if you don't, if you're just gonna screw that here, you're gonna end up cracking the middle part of it because you're squeezing it. If that makes any sense. But yeah, so for the time being, that's what I'm going to be doing. Hello, welcome back, folks. So here you go, my new COLO GCS 7.1.2 speakers. Now it's installed in my rig. Temporarily, I have it like this. Sooner or later, I'm probably going to reallocate some of these bracket. Well, not so much of reallocating it. It's going to be the same area, as you can see here. These is held by seat belts across your seat in the front. This doesn't really bother me because it stretches. I don't even feel it when I'm racing. So as you can see here, it goes up there, all the way down, comes down here, hook up there, and then the top is basically holding in this area. So this is the way how I have it set up. Now this is on a bride bride's racing seat. This is, I know this is a replica. I mean, I bought this for 200. I'm pretty sure that's replica for brand new, but it is a 1-to-1 copy for the real one, and literally just the moldings and all that are exactly the same way. So a problem I had a little bit on this one because there's a little curve right here. So, well, anyways, my plan was to remove all this and the main big bracket and keeping this main bracket right here that holds up the speaker. And what I'm going to do is basically install that, screw it directly in the bolt. However, before I do that, I'm going to need a metal plate bracket on the front, so that way it will not crack this fiberglass. Anyways, for now, this is how it is. Finally set that up. It looks crazy amazing. It's just so futuristic. The sound as well is incredible, especially with the Dolby Atmos and all that stuff. I do have that set up as Dolby Atmos, and you can hear left, right, back, up, everything. It's just incredible. I mean, I can't say anything about it anymore, but it's just more on, would I recommend it? Yeah, definitely. Well, depending, because if you're willing to spend, it is, for me, it's worth it. So yeah, I would definitely get it. I'll show you a couple of gameplay on it in a bit. But for now, I just wanted to show you how I have the speaker set up, as you can see. For aesthetic wise, yeah, definitely. I don't like the part where this is, the belt and all that. It doesn't bother you when you're sitting on it. Doesn't hit my head, doesn't hit my shoulders on the side. I don't feel it. But and also you can tilt this up. So I tilt it up every time I get off the seat, and then I just put my two hands right here and put it down level with my ear. There you go. See? So it's pretty simple, pretty solid. I would say so, even though it's held by a seat belt at the top and the bottom. Very, for me, it's better sturdy. It doesn't really, it doesn't bother or anything. It's pretty good. So far I've played maybe an hour or two with it so far. I haven't tried Call of Duty yet, because I'm gonna have to get my keyboard and put it over there. I have no problem doing that because I do have USB over there. But just to give you an idea how it looks like on the rig, this is on a bride seats with the 160 frame. I mean, I'm pretty speechless when it comes to the COLO GCS speakers. And then here's the bass right here at the back. Forgot to mention as well, where when you're intense in racing, you feel that bass, and for that tiny speaker bass right here on the back, right there, Didn't think it would actually feel that, but I do feel it in my seats. So here you go. One last look. It's an incredible piece. It definitely is. You know, people always ask what the heck it is. A lot of people doesn't know anything about the COLO GCS. I came across this recently with one of the members actually in Facebook had it, and that's exactly what I said. It's like, what the heck is that? It didn't look like anything that I thought it would be. Come to realize it was a speaker, which I literally just needed for my own use. And in my previous video, you can see I had separate speakers on my rig, left and right side. I'm sorry about the cables, that's not done yet because I'm working on my button box. But anyway, so I have my left and right side speakers, and that one's okay, but this one's more, yeah, this one's more immersed. It's just incredible. So the speakers that I had there, I now have it on my desktop. So I use that as my regular day-to-day, my daily speakers. And if I'm listening to some music, movies or anything, then I use my KEF LS50 Meta. Anyways, this is it. Again, I'll go ahead and show you guys some of the sound. Well, I mean, the sound, I tried recording in the sound. It doesn't really, you can't hear the full immense surround sound through a video, but I'll do that anyways, just to show you guys. And just a couple updates. Again, this is for the COLO GCS 7. I'll link down below the link so that you guys can see. So installation wise, actually, let me show you guys. So here's the cable. They do come with the L bracket HDMI. I do have another piece of the L bracket for HDMI. So I had it one there, another one, go up right here, comes out. And then this one, actually, what the purpose for this one is exactly what it does is where you put your cables all the way down. So I have the cable all the way down through here, under my seat, under my rig, all the way there, and then to my PC. It wasn't long enough, so I grabbed the 8K HDMI extension cable, which worked perfectly fine. And a couple of things that, especially if you have several monitors. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got one on top as well on this one. I can't show you guys because that's my work stuff. But anyways, you can see adding one of these, and depending on your graphics card, for the most part, you can only go up to 4 monitors. So what you're gonna have to do is you're going to need to, so one of the monitors, I think this is the one on top, I have it as mirror. So let me show you guys really quickly. Let's go and see in the display. Here you go. So what I did is duplicate one of my desktop monitor to duplicate the 4 and 5. So that way you can pull the sound from HDMI to your COLO speakers. So that's what I did. So you can have several monitors, but make sure that you duplicate one of your monitor, and then you select the COLO GCS monitors, because it's going to show up 5 monitors. It's thinking that the GCS is a monitor. Now it only pulls sound on it, so make sure that you do mirror duplicate one of your monitors. So you can duplicate any of the other monitors, right? But just make sure which one you choose, you use in that one. Or you can get a splitter, but it doesn't make sense, because I mean, get a splitter if you don't have enough HDMI cables in the back of your PC. So currently right now it's hooked up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 monitors plugged in my my PC right now. If you don't have enough port, then I highly recommend just to get a splitter off Amazon, which I was going to do. Luckily, my motherboard does come with DisplayPort and HDMI. So I enable those, and that is running the top as a DisplayPort, and this is running as a HDMI. However, make sure you mirror the two. So don't have it as a separate monitor, if that makes any sense. But yeah, definitely you can't hear that, but guarantee you it's really nice. Now it does, I think it's on sale right now for $480. I believe it is on their website. So check out the COLO GCS. I'll put the link down below so you guys don't have to search it. Yeah, that's it. 829. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. folks, my last lap, 8:28. That's if I don't spin.